Hi, I'm Jamie.
I'm Trevor.
Together we're
Javer Living.
Today we're going to show you how to create gorgeous metallic pumpkins
For your Thanksgiving table, front stoop, or
Halloween. So let's get started.
Okay, so these are the items that you're going to need to do this craft. You're going to need a heat gun, and because it's a very hot tool, you're going to need a cookie sheet or something to place the heat gun on when you're not using it, because it does remain hot. You're also going to need a brush, a stamp pad for embossing, embossing powder, a stencil of your choice, and various ribbons.
Make these cute little metallic pumpkins. The first and basic step is you're going to take your unmetallic pumpkin, so whichever color you choose, and you're going to take your stamp pad and you're just going to roll up the pumpkin. So I'm just rolling up. And what's great is there's a lot of natural indents in your pumpkin that the stamp can't get into, so it will create a gorgeous effect when you take your gold dust and sprinkle it on. I'll show you. So I'm just gonna sprinkle it over. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't need it to be completely saturated. And then you're just gonna give it a tap. Alright. And so what you should end up with, the cameraman wants to just zoom in a little bit, is this. And you can see that the creases are still kind of white. It's not perfect. It's very organic and natural. Alright, so then you're going to go and you're going to take your heat gun and you're going to start to just apply and work the heat in to the gold. And as you're working it, you'll start to have this gorgeous metallic. It's that simple. Then, once that's finished, and it's to your liking and it's dry, now you're going to take the stem and you're just going to go over your stem with the stamp. Then again, holding your pumpkin, sprinkling on to the stem, doing the same thing, and you get your gorgeous gold stem. The last step is you take a ribbon, and I think my ribbon has flown away. So you take your ribbon and you just tie it around and you get this. Now what's great about this is you can do them in any color, any size. For example, check out this lovely one. So this one here, we started with a white pumpkin. I think this would also look really great with pumpkins that are naturally cream colored, but if you want to go to a fun effect, you can do these ones. And Trevor's going to explain how we created this look.
The way to do the larger pumpkins, we chose to do these in white. You do need to prime them, and then you just pick another color that you want. Some pumpkins already come white, they're called ghost pumpkins, and so we chose to spray paint these white. So anyways, you take your stencil that you picked, which is any stencil. Okay, so you've picked your stencil, and we're going to place the stencil on the pumpkin. And then we take our embossing pad and we just roll it on to the pumpkin so that we get leave an imprint. Remove that and sprinkle that on the pumpkin. Just give it a little tap just so that you get the coverage that you want. And you'll see a little bit of the leaf in there, and we're just going to brush that off and any other powder, and you get an imprint of the leaf on there. Okay, so we've added our powder to the imprint that we've left with the ink pad, and now we're going to heat this up. Imagine me heating this up, and then when you're complete, you get this metallic effect, or gold leafing effect. So you've completed everything on your pumpkin. Now you may just want to embellish it with a nice gold ribbon. I picked this metallic gold ribbon. And then you can snip the ends. The completed pumpkin. Now, some other things that you may want to add to the pumpkin, you may want to add some embossing to the stem. You may want to paint it a different color. With crafts, anything is possible, and it's up to your personal preference.